Hey guys, it's Sapphire. Today I'm going to be showing you my drawing process. And today, the drawing I'll be using is this drawing I did of Yuki from the wallflower. Side note, the wallflower is so good. I recommend you watch it. It's really funny. It's amazing. Just go watch it. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how I went from this, to this, to this, to finally this. I start off by sketching out what I need to draw. Like, that's what you do before you draw anything. You want to start with a sketch. At first, I didn't like the initial pose, so I found a different reference and I decided to work with that instead. I then move on to flat colors, and I change my sketch color from pink to black to add a bit more contrast. To color things in, I usually just use the lasso tool because it's quick, it's easy, bam. And from then, I move on to painting. So fun fact, this is a drawing I started all the way back in December and I didn't finish it until like today, like as this video is coming out. So yeah, and eventually I decided to cut out the Tamagotchi and the thought bubble and the star and the little Yuki in the corner, because I wanted to go for more like something that fit the show's aesthetic a bit more. I also just didn't want to render that entire Tamagotchi. I just did not feel like it. If I don't want to do something and I don't feel like it, I just don't do it. It's that easy. And that's how I draw so quickly. The reason I decided to draw Yuki is because he's my favorite out of all the guys. If you don't know what the wallflower is about, basically it's about these really attractive guys. Like, there's 4 of them. There's Ranmaru, Takanaga, Kyohei, and Yuki, the one I'm drawing. And they're all like, their whole thing is that they're just really attractive and they live in this mansion, and obviously rent's super expensive. So what they do is they basically mooch off of their landlord for free, and she gets tired of that. So eventually she's like, you know what? Here's the thing. I will let you guys live here for free if you can take my niece, Sunako, and turn her into a proper lady. And they're like, okay, seems easy enough. And then she goes, but if you don't manage to do that by like the time limit, then your rent will quadruple. And obviously, since they're all unemployed, I don't know why they just didn't decide to, whatever. They're like, oh fuck, if we don't turn her into a lady, we're gonna be homeless. But the thing is, when Sunako arrives, she's like this very reserved, quiet girl who just stays in her room and watches horror movies. Which there's nothing wrong with if you do that. That's like, honestly, yeah, I would do that too. But the only horror movies I've really watched are Carrie and The First Nightmare on Elm Street. I really want to watch Scream too, but we're off topic. But basically, Sunako is very like unladylike, and I say that in air quotes because like I never liked the thought of being ladylike. Like, I think it's stupid. But it's super funny. It's like a comedy. And I'd recommend watching it. If you like shows like Psyche K and Ouran High School Host Club, I think you'd really like The Wallflower. Around this time is when I deleted like the painting I initially did and decided to repaint it entirely just because I didn't like how it was looking. It was from 3 months ago. I got a new stylus and I was like, you know what? I am going to redo all of that because I don't like how it looks. So eventually I just like deleted this specific part, as you can see right there, and I just redid the whole thing. I rendered the entire face, I redid the hair shading, the eye shading, everything. I'm doing it at an alarming rate. I did this within like an hour, I believe, and now we're done. If you want to see more of my art, I'm on both Tumblr and Pixiv, which will be shown on screen and then linked below. I'll see you later in my next video, though I don't know when that'll be, and I might just disappear for another 1300 years. Bye!